Welcome back to the New Jersey Morning Show. I'm Mike Favetta with Cara DeFalco. Legislators have been advocating for better wages for home nurses in New Jersey. Home nurses can be extremely crucial in the care of New Jerseyans in need. Jeanne Lynn is one of those people who benefits from her home care from her daughter, Jamie. Jeanne, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you, everyone?
Good, Jeanne. Thanks so much for joining us today. So if you don't mind, can you tell us a little bit about your story and about your daughter, Jamie?
Well, my daughter Jamie's going to be 40 next week. She was like this since birth, and my husband and I wanted to keep her home, and having the nurses have kept, Jamie's one out of five children, and we're very, loving, caring family, want to keep it together, and having the nurses help us to be a family, and me being able to be with my other children and now grandchildren. But Jamie is with part of us in everything we do. So having them, it's been wonderful, and it's been a long haul. She's going to be 40 next week.
Incredible.
Never mind
sure
to
it
say
has.
how old I am, but she is gets excellent care, and Beata nurses and other nurses agencies earlier on have been here, and very supportive to myself, my husband, and my other children, because she's gone through a lot of different things that were serious. So it's great to have this support. So the nurses should be able to get what they deserve. They work very, very hard.
Yeah, Jeanne, we'll talk about the wages in just a bit, but can you describe how do the nurses aid Jamie in, the daily routine?
How do they aid? They come in and start her morning. Jamie is completely total care. She doesn't sit up, she doesn't walk, she doesn't talk. So they come in and they will get her going. They will feed her, they will clean her, they'll bathe her. They've taken her for walks. They give her medicine around. She's pretty much medicine around the clock and feeding. So it's total care, and one person can't do it. So the support is important.
I can only imagine, or I can't even imagine, rather. And so, Jeanne, to touch on what you were talking about, the wages for these nurses. So, in the state of New Jersey, wages for nurses in home care are well behind what they could receive in other settings like hospitals or nursing homes. So, how does that impact you and your family and the care that these nurses provide to you?
Basically, Jamie is, when it's home care, she's getting one-on-one. So she gets the attention and she gets the need. So she gets the care that she needs being with one person, and it's constant going on. And she has to be watched, watched all the time. So.
It's a good point. Now, Senator Henry recently visited Jamie to learn about the equipment and the medications she needs to remain at home. Can you tell us more about that experience?
Yes, it was very good. He came in, and to see how we had put a room on for Jamie. She has a hospital bed. She has an oxygenator. We have a lift in the ceiling, and she is part of the home. So he was amazed at seeing all the things that we have for her to get around, that we can keep her here. And it's, we have done all these things to have her to be here. And if she'd go to a nursing home, she wouldn't have all this care and in this setup.
Yeah, you know what, and it's, your family is such a testament to, what can be done, and you kind of make me think of folks who, we're talking about the wages for the nurses as well, but even for you and your family who may not be able to financially afford all of the things that in-home care requires, including the nurses. So, and because if they're not being paid properly through, some of these different facilities or just through the way that they're working, where can we go to learn more and get involved if somebody is watching this and says, I identify and I want to, sign my name to the petition or encourage my lawmakers to move forward with this?
I guess go through Senator Henry. I think he would be able, because I know he said he's involved with this. He would probably know. My daughter went to Lattice Network. There was a lot of great support there because she was going to a day program. And ever since the pandemic, it's been hard getting back into that. Knowing because they didn't get all the care right away, but a great facility. So I would say Senator Henry and Bayada nurses are very helpful. You learn as you go away. So for me, that's how it's worked for me. They've helped me. So I would try Senator Henry to
Great.
see if they can get more help.
Jeanne Lynn, thank you for sharing your story with us and for sharing your daughter with us. And she looks like she's having some fun.
No, she is. She wants to talk.
Yeah. I think, can she see herself on the monitor? Is it?
I think she can see. Yeah, she can see 5 feet in front of her. So that's
Okay.
I'm like, Jamie, let me talk. It's my turn.
Well, thank you both for sharing your story today. We really appreciate it, and we appreciate your time. And good luck and good health to you and your whole
All
family.
right. Thank you very much for your patience and your help. We really do appreciate it. And the nurses are great. So
Absolutely.
bring them on.
Yes.
Help them out.
Thank you again. Yeah, man, what a story there, and just like she said, the care that these people give, and to have someone in your home like that is such a level of trust, right? To bring these people in to care for your loved one, and you need that skill set that they have, and it's like you want them to be compensated properly for the work they're doing.
Of course, nurses really do give it their all, at all hours of the day and night.
Yes.
And so that's really important to make sure that, fair compensation, which is why you sort of feel when we report on these strikes, for instance, when the nurses go on strike at a hospital, in New Jersey, because they're critical to the care of New Jerseyans and to their families.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very interesting stuff. All right, guys. Well, coming up, it is Mental Health Awareness Month here in New Jersey.
And later, we munch on some delicious, healthy snacks. We'll be right back as On New Jersey Morning Show continues.